different athletes that have gone on the start line.
Yeah, it's a really good distance for young athletes to come into this World Championship level. So like the good nations like Australia, I see a picture of Germany, they send their young paddlers onto this distance to gain experience and also to win medals.
This is going to be really interesting, mainly European, but with an Aussie and a South African. See what sort of tactics they all go out on. This is your distance, so you can tell me what they're going through.
Yeah, lane 3, Bridget Hartley, all the South African fans can relax when she's not on the top of the field the first 500 meters. I saw a lot of races of her this week so far, and she starts always like really slow, but the second 500 meters she can really turn back. And I will keep an eye on her for sure for this race.
Well, Dora, we've seen her quite often dominate a race. She really shows what she's made of. But Ali Bull, she's just come up from the under-23s. It's her first senior worlds, I believe. Is it? First final, maybe. And so it's going to be interesting to see how she goes. I think this is the first individual final.
Yeah, anyway, the first individual final.
That's right.
But she's a surf ski paddler originally, and I think she's used to this distance to paddle over 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Well, those two are certainly putting a bit of time on the bunch. Then, by definition, if you make the Hungarian team, you're something special. The way they work in Hungary, it's obviously one of their national sports, but it's not a very, very centralised, structured organisation. There seems to be lots and lots of clubs. The top athletes are really well known. It's just a case of some of the coaches go to school, they talent pick, and they come to the club, and then it's just a case of it's very competitive atmosphere. You go to the trials, you make the team, and then good luck to you.
Yeah, and the clubs are organised really, really well and very professional. That's a very important thing in Hungary and the success for Hungary.
So let's see how they're making the way up the course at the moment. So you can hopefully spot your favourite. Bridget's falling quite a bit off the pace there at the moment. And it's very much Dora Bondonia is, and how's the one? I think she won Copenhagen a couple of years ago. Is really coming for her style efficient.
Yeah, it looks really powerful, but you also can see a lot of body rotation. Leg work is really nice. Yeah, she's using a lot of her body into this stroke. It gives a lot of power into the water, and moving forward. The thing that every paddler wants as most.
So we're going from one to another. We're going from drone pictures to spider cam pictures, so that's technically how it's done it. You can see the great see-through wall. It's 9 meters high, I say, in the background. Cost €150,000, and the poles are sponsored by this local city, and the rest of it are by the manufacturers from Canada and the local organisers. But it's making quite a bit of difference, which is they really first-class organisation. They really use their resources as much as possible. There's a good 2-second lead now from Dora Bondonia. Is it going to be decisive?
I think this is too much for her concurrents to come back, but you really can see that Nina Krankenman is making a big move. She's now in second position, and at 500 meters she was maybe back in fifth.
And she looks strong, doesn't she?
Absolutely. You can see a long stroke, a lot of power in it.
Bridget Hartley's woken up. Also, Lizzie Broughton at the top. They don't come much tougher than Lizzie. Is really trying to share her stuff and could well take a medal. Can Dora hold on? Well, there's only 100 meters to go. Is she tying up, or is she okay?
I think she will make it, but you really can see that the other girls have more power. But I think
there's a cracking race for second place. A really cracking race for second place.
Absolutely.
So it's Lizzie Broughton against. We should see the other picture against Bridget Hartley, and Dora's going to win for Hungary. Oh, it looks like Lizzie Broughton held on for Great Britain, and Bridget Hartley certainly had the last 200 meters, the fastest 200 meters. So 2 goals so far for Germany, and a goal for Hungary. Well, we could have almost predicted that in the past.
Yeah, that's how World Championships in canoe kayaking normally working. A lot of medals for Hungary and Germany.
And these three girls who got the medals, they could, well, I guess they're all going to go in the 5,000. They could keep going all day, couldn't they? They had huge engines on them.
Absolutely, yeah. And there are not so many girls which are paddling over this long distance because it's not non-Olympic, and also the 5K. Most of the girls don't like this distance so much, but for sure the girls that we saw here will paddle for 5K and will be also favorites in this race.
We'll wait for the confirmation, but I do believe it's going to be Hungary from Germany from South Africa. So what's the tactic if you're way at the back? I guess you take your foot off the gas for the last few hundred meters. Like Ali Bull, for example, she had a cracking start, and then they clearly they might be other priorities.
Yeah, maybe she saw that the Dora Bodoni was just too good for her this day.
Anyway, 4 minutes to the world champion for 2018, the 1,000 meters, Dora Bodonia, Lizzie Borton second, and Bridget Hartley third, with Nina just missing out this time, but plenty to come. Now, I believe we're going to, well, hopefully we'll have a chat when she comes out of the water. Then we're going to go to the first medal ceremony. The idea behind this live transmission is to very much give you the flavour of most things. So we're going to show you 1, 2, 3 medal ceremonies.
Well,
as we have quite a lot of races.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the gold medalist from the K1 1000, Dora Bodoni. Congratulations, Dora. It's a tough race in that wind, but congratulations, well done.
Thank you. It was really hard because of the wind, but I could do what I have planned before the race, so it was good.
Well, it was a very good plan because it meant you won the gold medal. So congratulations, well done. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our gold medalist in the K1 1000, Dora Bodoni from Hungary.
Well done.